This person was able to completely launch himself over 16,394 meters using his Cyclops. For some reason, if you clip your head through the bottom of a Cyclops in a certain way, enter the Cyclops, and then run full speed into this door, it can launch you incredible distances, sometimes so far that you travel past the Aurora and into the void. He's able to consistently pull this off and launch himself to the max distance of 16,392 meters, which is absolutely insane. I tried this out for myself, and I was able to get some insane clips, although none were as good as his. In this first clip, I was able to launch myself past the back of the Aurora, over 1,000 meters into the void. In this next one, I actually launched myself into the back of the Aurora, so that I hit the thrusters. In this clip, I got launched at incredible speeds, but unfortunately I hit the Aurora, and it threw me up a lot higher than I normally would have reached. Here, I was launched right into the back of the Aurora, which seriously must have hurt. In this one, my Cyclops got launched way faster than myself, and both it and myself hit the Aurora at tremendous speeds. In this clip, I tried the glitch from beneath the map, and once again I was launched right into the Aurora. I think I've saved the best for last, because this one launched me so that I hit the Aurora at the perfect angle, and I was launched extremely high into the air. Roughly a week ago, I asked you guys to submit to me your craziest Subnautica experiences and glitches. I received some awesome responses. In this video, I'm going to be showcasing your craziest Subnautica experiences, as well as some of my Subnautica clips, some of which are from my hardcore world. Be sure to stick around to the end because these get interesting. Also, if you end up enjoying this video, consider subscribing. It's the best way to support me and it's completely free. But without any further ado, let's get into this. If you grapple onto a school of fish or a small prey fish, the prawn suit grapple arm seriously starts to glitch out. It starts rotating and vibrating and it looks hilarious. The repulsion cannon is by far the most fun tool in Subnautica. You can launch creatures incredible distances. For example, I went to the floating island and I shot a cave crawler completely through the ground. It was like I was deleting it. I did a similar thing with the ghost rays in the cove tree. I launched them completely through the walls. I almost feel bad for them. Peepers and other small prey fish can also be launched incredibly far into the air. I've watched this multiple times and I seriously don't know how to explain what happened to this poor guy in Subnautica Below Zero. I opened this outdoor grill bed and backed away right as I opened it. For some reason, this overlaid the PDA open animation and the animation of the sea glide being brought up so it can be used again, making the player look hilarious for a second. I was messing around with speed commands and it started to really lag my computer. I'm talking serious lag. I was getting 1 frame per second. When I was finally able to get everything under control, the mini-map on the sea glide glitched out big time. Still not really sure what happened here. And now, it's time for another compilation of random creatures being randomly thrown by Subnautica. What you help me! When this person arrived at the primary containment facility, for some reason it didn't load in. When they fell into the Sea Emperor's aquarium, the prawn suit was behaving as if it were walking on land, and there was no way to fix it. In one attempt to fix the glitch, they went through the portal that leads to the quarantine enforcement platform. However, this didn't fix the glitch at all. After some time, they were able to fix the player by climbing onto the island, but they were never able to fix the prawn suit. Eventually, they were forced to build a new one and leave the glitched one behind. This Reaper Leviathan got glitched in the safe shallows and was completely unable to kill the player. A similar thing happened to another person when they were fighting a Reaper Leviathan, only this time I'm pretty sure it got stuck on the base. This river prowler swam through a wall. When I came close and it tried to attack me, it was completely deleted out of existence. If you get a vehicle in a certain position so that when you exit the vehicle there's a hard surface in the way, the game will send the player the following message: spawn nearby failed. This, for some reason, will result in the player turning into the vehicle they just exited. There's a video linked in the description where this happened to me, but it appears multiple other people have also experimented with this. One person turned into a prawn suit and entered a moon pool, which resulted in the game seriously bugging out. Then, he turned into a sea moth and headed over to a scanner room. When he accessed the camera and then exited it, he had glitched through the scanner room's floor and was now walking around as if there was no water. When he did it a second time, he went in the moon pool as if he were a vehicle. Another person was spawning in submarines when the glitch happened, and it seriously messed up the camera. These glitches are very weird to say the least. I was doing some testing for Speed 5 on a different save file when this happened to me in the lava zone. It seems the sea dragon was getting tired of me and decided to chuck me through the floor. When I was doing the Cyclops launch glitch I discussed earlier, I got some other weird Cyclops glitches. Here, I turned the Cyclops in a weird way. And here, this locker door was open when it definitely shouldn't be. This guy was spawning in Reaper Leviathans when his life pod glitched into his base. These ghost rays were having quite the party. If we use the warp forward command to teleport the player up really high in Subnautica, some weird things started happening. After about 10,000 meters, we noticed that Riley's hands are vibrating slightly. If we keep teleporting upwards, things get even more interesting. After 100,000 meters, the shaking gets significantly worse. At about 1/3 of a million meters, it's much worse than before. Upon passing 1 million meters, his hands are barely recognizable. The shaking and glitching gets progressively worse as we continue to go higher. At 2 million meters, Riley's hands have officially turned into spaghetti. If we keep going higher still, you'll start to see pieces of Riley's head and body. Eventually, you'll only see tiny flashes of his body in random locations, until you eventually can't see anything at all. But if we keep going higher, we can reach some incredible numbers. Higher still, and we'll reach the height limit of this number. And no, I'm not even going to try and read that. If you're wondering why it's negative, it's likely due to the variable that keeps track of the distance reaching its max value, so that the values begin to go negative. Another person did a similar thing on console. This resulted in the screen completely glitching out. This is very fun, and I would recommend doing this for yourself if you can. A Reaper Leviathan glitched inside the quarantine enforcement platform. When you cut a wild gel sack, it splits into like 5 other gel sacks for some reason. It looks very weird to say the least. I was able to pull off the glitch that allows you to infinitely walk on water again. If you don't know how this works, I suggest you watch the video link in the description. That is the first part of this series, and I would highly suggest you watch it. There's a really easy way to die in creative by standing under the elevator on the Neptune rocket. You're normally not supposed to be able to die in creative without using commands, so I'm not really sure why this happens. Thanks so much for watching. Let me know in the comment section down below if you like this video. Do you want me to do something like this again? Have any questions or concerns? Please let me know. If you have any funny Subnautica clips, submit them using the instructions in the description, and I may use them in a video. If you like this video, you can help me out by clicking the like button and subscribing to the channel. It's completely free and it helps me out a ton. Help me reach 50,000 subscribers as fast as possible. If you want to support me further, check out my Discord server, Twitch channel, and other Subnautica and Subnautica Below Zero content. Thanks to my patrons, Sir Lord Mister, Skeptic, Baby Yoda, Sean, and King Nocho. If you want to be awesome, become a patron and support today. All these links are in the description down below, and I will see you guys in the next video.